Because just because you attend a prophetic service, I lay hands on you, doesn't mean you prophesy. If you go back, you have to stir it up. You have to be stirring it. You have to stir up. As you are stirring it up, you will grow in it, and very soon you find yourself functioning in it. It's not magic, it's not RNG. I have met people genuinely operating in these things, genuinely, in strange dimensions. And sometimes some of them, you may not even really truly know them like that. In the book of Hebrews chapter 7 verse 7, Hebrews chapter 7 verse 7, the Bible speaking said, and without all contradiction, the less is blessed of the better. Without all contradiction, the less is blessed of the better. Why is it without all contradiction? Because it's possible for you to feel that the less is actually supposed to be the bigger. Because this thing has nothing to do with HO. Yes, it has nothing to do with H. Grace is not HO. The last born of your family can be the Joseph, and all of you will come begging for food. That's how life works, my brother. Sometimes in the family, in the lineage, God look for the David to anoint, and he may be the one deserted. So without all contradiction, I know he is the last born, but neglecting this contradiction that I am his elder brother, you know he is our last born. The Bible said, the less, you are the less. Although you are the firstborn, you are going to be blessed by the better. God have chosen by his privilege and grace and made the last born now to be the one grace. And because of that, everybody must be able to come in to receive. You need humility to receive and to sustain an impartation. That's what I'm driving at. Every impartation, you will need humility to receive it and to sustain it. Why? Because knowledge, grace does not transfer among colleagues. It's a lie. It will require a certain level of gradient for it to flow. Osmosis, diffusion. Everything moves from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. Knowledge can never flow among colleagues. You may meet a lecturer and say, this lecturer old passer. You old passer? Okay. As long as he's the one holding the marker, the handout, you have to hear. Why? Because even for the privilege of learning for that point, you must assume the posture of a learner so that he can transfer it to you. That's how we learn from each other. Sometimes you see me listening to all kinds of preaching by all kinds of people. Some of them I even know them from. Even if you say me, we here. Why? Because I have to assume the posture of somebody learning to receive from you. Some of you I move around sometimes. When you see me walk, I'm doing things. I'm learning. You can be doing. I'm looking at what you are doing. I'm learning. When I start functioning like you, it's impartation. Just like you don't, it's impartation. I can meet somebody and say, teach me how to play keyboard. As I'm learning keyboard, it's still impartation. Without all contradiction, the lesser is blessed of the better. You will require humility, my friends, to grow and sustain an impartation. And any impartation you receive from somebody you don't honor, it will never grow. It will require honor for you to receive an impartation. Apart from humility, to receive an impartation, you will require honor. You must be able to see the grace, recognize the grace, honor the grace. Many people have met diverse people to pray for them, and yet again their life has not advanced. Do you know why? They don't honor the people. Imagine you sit down in a camp and insult every man of God. Every man of God, though. So even as they fly for that private jet, made the thing crash, made them die. And our tithe and offering that they chop. Now our seed, maybe now 1K you win blood, smuggle for him. People do strange things. I travel for meetings sometimes. Somebody will come, I want grace. Smuggle 200 naira. Just look at it, Jesus. I'm like, protocol, where is that person? Let me ask and give the person. But sincerely speaking, sometimes that's all what they have. But that kind of person now can go back and write on Facebook and says, we are surviving by his tithe and offering. Most people that talk against giving never give in church. The people that give don't even talk about it. I can tell you this for free. The people that truly have to give don't have time talking about it. It's those that don't, they are the ones that talk about it. I'm telling you. And that's why I've always said, and I'll still say it, any money you are not willing to give, never give it, because you will never be blessed from it. Apart from money, anything you are not willing to do willingly when it comes to God, don't do it. Do you know why? You will never receive a reward from it. Impartation takes willingness to be transferred. If you are serving grudgingly, you will never receive. If you are trying to form humility, you will never receive. If you are forming honor, you will never receive. You will be like Lucifer. Lucifer was at the coals of fire. He was bowing down, holy, holy, but in his heart, he was looking for how to overthrow God. You can come and say, Apostle, if you like, lie down in your heart. You can say, you can chop this poison, die. You are planning to pack it, I get. I have bad news for you, I will not die. The sincere truth is that how many of us are waiting to hear Bishop Oyedepo is dead, that their Adeboye is dead, Kumuyi is dead? You see, even in the same church, they used to poison people. I learned the poison that they Adeboye the other time in the same church. Pastors trying to kill pastors. What is it that that pastor have that you cannot have? You don't want to go and receive impartation and go in the impartation. Every man of God you see today is a product of grace, and that grace is still available. You can receive and even receive better. Brothers fighting brothers, blood brothers who fighting themselves. Grace is given freely. You need to pay a price to receive it. What is the price? Honor, service, humility, sacrifice, genuine love. But many people are not willing to. They now envy the one the other person has. That was the story of Joseph and his brothers. Enter pit and die. Imagine if Joseph died, they would have died of hunger them too, because they were killing their future today. That person you are envying or killing may be the one that may save it tomorrow, even if he doesn't save it today. Who to God, if you have known that your father you say he should die, you could have allowed him to live? Who to God would have known that your brother that you say he should die, you could allow him to live? Because you don't know. Sometimes, somehow, you may never know the value of people until you truly lose them. And that's how life works. Growing in impartation is a challenge. An average believer have went and met, you are insulting. Every day you sit down together to insult Bishop Oyedepo. Insult. The day you see him, as people are lying down for him to pray for them, you too are lying down. Are you not fake? Prophet, this is fake. Prophet, that is fake. This same you saw that prophet and you say he should pray for you. Which grace do you want him to give you? A grace you don't honor. Can it work for you? No. It's not possible. Anybody you dishonor, the grace can't work. You have silenced it, because it will require honor for it to work. You can truly close door through dishonor. It's truly. I'm telling you.